I think that's the next piece is being vulnerable, because I think as a resource teacher, it's easy to come in and say like, well, I know what to do for these kids and I know how to do it here, but it's not always the case. And in reality is whatever I'm doing should support all the students in the room. It shouldn't just be I'm only helping these students. So anything I suggest should be for all of them. So for it to be helpful to all students, then I also need to allow that I might not know exactly what's best, because I might not understand the needs of some of the kids in the room that the teacher does. So being able to try things and fail, and being okay to that, but then to be able to communicate about it afterwards and say, I really thought that would work and it didn't. But also being able to say, like, I really don't know what to do for this. Do you have any ideas? Can you help me? So that vulnerability, because that, again, starts to open up the trust. Like, if I'm able to say it, then the teacher is able to put herself in that situation as well, to say, I'm not sure, I don't know. Because then those are the opportunities where I'm able to provide suggestions or things that we could do. Because, again, if I were to just walk into the room and say, you need to be doing this, or, well, I think we should do this, I mean, a lot of that is just immediately the teacher's going to put up a wall and it's not going to get through. So if I can't build that relationship, then I can't expect anything to change in the room. And I think that's another piece as well for building the trust, is to, again, that safety of like, I'm not going to judge what you're doing. And we're both here for the kids. And so we're both going to be trying new things, and some will work and some won't, and that's okay. But we're going to be okay with whatever happens, and we'll move forward from that. So I think listening, trying to understand, to see it from the other teacher's perspective. And then I would say another huge piece is follow through. Because if I say that I'm going to be there at a certain time, I need to be there at that time. And if I can't, again, I need to communicate that. If I say I'm going to do something, I need to do it. Because then that shows, a teacher's life is busy. There's a lot going on. And so if I'm saying that I'm going to be a help, I need to show that I actually am a help and you can rely on me. Because that will establish the trust. And then also the respect that I do what I say. I do what I say I'm going to do, and I do know something about what I'm doing. Like I have this to offer.